So in this video, my friends, we're looking at another budget projector, but this one is pretty good. It's cheap, it looks good, and it delivers a pretty good picture. Let's take a closer look. So my friends, this is the Goodee G500. This is an LED projector. It comes in at a very reasonable price. It's £99 in the UK and it's $125 or $130 in the US, but I have got a discount code for you and that will be in the description. I'm not 100% sure how long that will last, so if you want to take advantage of a significant discount, then make sure you click on that code. Okay, so as you can see, it comes in a very standard box. It's unbranded, the box, and also it comes in a bag, which again is unbranded, and I quite like that. In the accessories box is all the usual things that you'd expect. You've got the remote control, you've got the AV cable, an HDMI cable, and the power cable. So this is a 720p HD projector. Now, my opinion is that anything around the £100 mark has to be at least HD. Anything better than that, so 1080p for instance, then great. Anything less than that is probably not worth having. But what do you think about the design of this? I don't think it looks too bad. You've got very clear buttons on the top, so you can operate the controls without the remote control very simply. And the actual dials on the front are almost like built into the side, and as you can see, the focus ring just extends the lens out. Well, obviously this is a plastic lens, and you've got the keystone correction, which again gives you very little correction, but it does give you a certain amount. On the back of the machine, it's nice to see you have a serial port as well as your AV, your headphones, 2 USB and 1 HDMI. 1 HDMI is maybe a little disappointing, but then I only have one thing plugged into this type of projector at any one time. So this is the design. I think they have spent a little bit more time, effort and money on designing something which looks pretty good, and it's very compact, so it is quite small and it will fit on the smallest of shelves. It's also got a mount so that you can put this onto a tripod, which again is a good feature to have, and it starts very quickly. And also, my friends, this is pretty quiet. Having the ability to pop this onto a tripod really does give you a little bit of extra flexibility. Now, it doesn't have to be a full-on tripod like this that you put it on. It could be one of those mini tripods. And again, I find that they are then very easy, or a lot easier to set up rather than using the extending feet. I mentioned that this thing is quite quiet, and here we are about a meter or so away, and it's reading 46 to 47 decibels, which isn't too bad at all, and certainly is not that noticeable. The screen looks a little bit weak in terms of vividness, but I would probably prefer it to be edging towards this rather than too oversaturated, so I think it doesn't look too bad, and you'll see when we come onto some footage, the actual colours look pretty natural. It's got an interface which I think is great. However, when I was scrolling between the different modes or different colours, I couldn't really see many changes. Likewise, it's got a feature called noise reduction, and again I scrolled between off, low, middle, high and default, and I couldn't really tell much difference. Okay, so let's now show you some footage that this projector produces. We'll first of all show you live TV so you can get an indication of what that looks like. And here you can see this is taken from the Cenotaph in London. It's Remembrance Sunday here in the UK today. And I don't think that it does too badly on the black levels and also the skin tones. I think it is reasonable. Now, if I go to one of my previous videos, which is the £3,300 laser Optima projector, you can see again that it does a reasonable job. We did mention in a previous video a few days ago how if you look around the extreme edges of the screen, you are definitely going to see some weak spots, some lack of focus where it's not as sharp. It's quite sharp in the middle, and that's all you can really expect with projectors at this type of price range. Now let's look at the sound quality that this delivers.
It is really sexy to look at. Every detail, even the feet, have just been finished to an absurdly high standard and completely unnecessary, but I absolutely love it. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Even the on-off power button looks incredibly good.
And about £400 and delivers a very good 1080 image. This is very much a starter type projector. Certainly hook this up with a Fire Stick and use it for watching the occasional movies or pop it in a kid's room and it's going to be absolutely perfect and they'll probably be blown away with it. Who wouldn't like to see Peppa Pig 100 inches tall on your wall? So guys, this is a pretty good looking It delivers a reasonable picture and it's definitely value for money. It's from Goodee, it's called the G500. I definitely recommend that if you're in the market for this type of device, then this is one that you really ought to consider. I'll leave my links and the discount code in the description. Thanks as always for watching this. Let me know what your thoughts are about this type of machine, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.